Hey folks, and welcome to some post-commentary. The footage you're about to see is old. It was recorded in 2021, it's only being released now in 2025. It doesn't necessarily represent me as a person or as a YouTuber anymore. Some of it might, some of it mightn't. I just ask for your forbearance for any rough patches you may find. I found a few in my checking of it, and I've excised them, but there's so much footage to check through that I wouldn't be able to get it all. So some will doubtlessly have slipped past. So just hope for your tolerance and your understanding. Till next time, folks, I do hope you've enjoyed. I'll let Past Me take over. You'll be hearing from me again. There's plenty of this footage.
Oh God, it's too hot. Thank you for coming. Thank you so much for coming, my friend. There is a lot of alliteration going on there. Brutish brass blade. He called him something. A lot of alliteration. We've met. Oh, ugh. One, two. Chick over there. Thought she wasn't wearing clothes for a moment. The white of her dress and hat kind of blend in with her skin, so I thought she was just sitting there in stockings. Wouldn't be the weirdest thing. Although he's the most diligent worker and beloved by his peers, truth be told, it appears he was arrested for petty theft once years ago. Still, that's no reason to assume he's to blame this time. Hopefully I read the previous line. Now I'm paranoid. It's unconscionable, I tell you. While if they persist with their interrogation, I fear he will be coerced to confess to a crime he never committed. Oh, is there nothing that can be done? Apparently, I remember I was saying before, like I said, I'm probably going to leave it in, about the Japanese legal system. Someone was saying that there's very little protections for the accused, to the point where the police will, well, I'm going to use the word gleefully here, that's not what they said, harass and harangue them into confessing to crimes they didn't commit. The sleep deprivation being one of the things I remember hearing, where they would just constantly harangue them for hours and hours and overnight till they confess. And yeah. While Japan comes out with some cool things, it's like anywhere else occupied by humans. Humans are flawed beings. It's sadly there's nowhere perfect, and Japan's inclusive in that. Their legal system's quite fucked, really. Like if you're accused, you're probably going to jail. Just because of how their courts are stacked. Or maybe it's if you go to court, you're probably going to jail due to how their courts are stacked. I remember someone saying that it was an accomplishment for a defense attorney to get 5 people off in his career of like 25 years or something. It was a feat of strength to do it. Due to like the prosecutors are the one are leading the investigation. They only go ahead if they're certain, damn sure they're gonna win. And I was cynically theorizing, I also wouldn't be surprised if they were tampering with evidence. Or only fixating on evidence that would go for a guilty verdict. That kind of thing. And then there's the police pressuring confessions out of people. So, and, going OTT to get it. So, yeah. Basically, all I'm just simply saying is this quest does have some basis in reality. And like I was saying before, the Phoenix Wright games, at very least the early ones, I'm not sure how well they stick with it in the later on ones. It started off as a satire of the Japanese legal system. And just the shenanigans they can get up to. Like, presenting evidence just randomly in the middle of trial. They don't need to have already lodged it or anything like that. They just, oh yeah, I got this here. That's not something they do in American courts, but it is something they do in Japanese courts. Apparently. There was a TikTok video up of a lawyer playing Phoenix Wright game, saying like, oh yeah, we got him, and then like oozing his shit because suddenly they're presenting evidence just in the middle of the trial that we'd never seen before. But that's apparently how Japanese courts work. Again, I hope I'm not true. I would love to be wrong. I don't like being wrong. I don't. But I would prefer to be wrong than for that to be right. Honestly, for the people, for the world, for my own brain, it would be better for me to be wrong there. But anyway, it's unconscionable, I tell you. Why, if they persist, is there nothing that can be done? I too can speak for Hugh's character. The man would sooner lop off his own hand than steal even a single gill. Might I ask you to look into the matter and glean what evidence you may. We won't prove or trust an employee innocent of any wrongdoing. You have my gratitude. I'll speak to Brass Blades and inform them that you have our full permission to conduct your own investigation of the premises. It may seem weird they're hiring an adventurer, but adventurers are kind of a handy private... we will pull on any hat for, a bit of gil. Private investigator, family therapist, whatever. So, we're just handy, jack of all trades. Handy everyman. And with that, I must return to my duties. Assume the matter is in good hands with you, Oe. Vaguely French, so fuck them. I can't say their names, damn it. I can barely say Irish, even. Before I forget, I want you to have this. If you come across evidence or anything of interest in search, pray record it in this inspector's journal. If you find yourself at a loss, you may find it helpful to review what you've already learned. And with that, I believe you have all you need to get started. If I might offer a word of advice, why not begin by questioning a rather flustered-looking fellow over there? You inquire regarding any information potentially related to the incident in question. I was tasked with selling mini cactopot tickets and was standing behind the counter at the time of the crime. I think that something like this could happen here in the Gold Saucer. At the time, I said the same to Captain Duance and Pipuyama. They're the two Brass Blade officers questioning Hugh over there. I don't recall anything out of the ordinary at the time. Well, if they're both behind the counter, wouldn't they both be relevant? Well, I suppose one was closer to the horn than the other. It's festival season, of course, which means our halls are even more packed with customers than usual. Other than that, I can't think of anything worthy of note. Yet I guarantee you that no unauthorized persons were allowed to slip behind the counter. From my vantage point, I would have seen in an instant that would be the case. Unsure whether or not the information you've gained will avail you, nevertheless record in your journal. So, no one according to this guy at least, no one unauthorized did it. So the staff is obviously in question. But is he lying? So, alright. I'm sure the game will probably just guide me. I probably don't even need to think too hard about it, but I'll keep track of it even only for fun. Well, did you record the man's testimony in your journal? Excellent. Keep asking around and make sure to arrive at the truth by the incident in due time. And you're sure to arrive. And then at long last, Hugh's innocence will be proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. Should you choose to undertake this quest, the guidance from Journey due to us and map will be limited. You may need to read test carefully and decipher clues to determine the course of action. Ooh, okay. No, we do have to do it. Beautiful. Scattered throughout the gold saucer clues will aid you in uncovering the identity thief. Obtain them by speaking to the denizens and customers of the gold saucer, by investigating any suspicious items or locations. They'll all be put in journal, use it well, and see that the true culprit is brought to justice for their crimes. Chance to share deductions and use the innocent. Save the innocent. Fuck invisible walls. Manderville pays me to carry crates, so I carry crates. Let's just... Nah. Do 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 do. Just want to win one thing to just finish the achievement. Now. Nope. Timing's off. Oh. Jesus, I wasn't expecting that. Okay, that was just sheer luck. Size doesn't matter. Ooh, sorry, hit off the mic. Part of me still trying to get used to having it. Yeah, there's a fucking invisible wall here. French harpoon. Ooh, that's cool. Faust lance. Emperor's new shield. Giga shield. Senor Sabatender's shield. Suddenly I can just taste popcorn. Nice. Kind of makes like the sound, like just something here just made me think of a fucking cinema. Got 8 again. Ah. Oh, the wife. Oh, remember we were doing the the arena quest, and the octopus was harassing a woman? That was the wife. But we didn't know who she was till later. We probably should have known she was important due to the, her model and, you know, uniqueness, but I was just focused on the scene as a whole rather than her. Jesus, they can do weapon repair here. Thank you. But yeah, let's focus the scene as a whole rather than just her. So, do I really need to talk to the guy again before I can actually start investigating? I haven't actually claimed this, this one. Just 1 second. Unable to display it. I can only imagine the objection to quest is for this Great Horn heist here. Do I really need to talk to you once more? Guess I just got too eager. However, it's no, I didn't need to talk to him again. Or seeing this here is just making me think, can I reach it? There's no way in hell. Oh, fall damage is even off. Jesus, man, I've always spared no expense. Yeah, it's inherent to launch it this way. Handy. So... oh yeah, you can go into New Game Plus here too. Come back to home for recording testimony and other observations gleaned from investigations. Okay, mini cactpot at the time. There's nothing unusual about the scene behind the counter before and after the incident, save the dip for the larger user crowned and hand festivities. Non-uniform personage to breach this high security location. So it could be a customer disguised as a staff member. Rainmaker. That's for the event. This gives you a new hairstyle. Or styles. cheery customer. There we go. You inquire regarding any information relating to the incident in question. That Huron attended, you say. If I recall, he left his post for a time to escort a customer someplace or another. Well, a lot of them are human. Though I thought it odd to see no one-man encounter, but I suppose it happens from time to time, or perhaps not. Jackpot! I'm rich! I'm rich! Ooh, I actually haven't played her. Palanai. A rank 1 side can flip an A. When reverse is in play, a rank A side will flip a 1. Chaos. Cards must be played in random order and determined before the match. Ooh. So a 1 beats an A here. She's got very good cards. She isn't talking entire shit when she says she's good. She gives more money for a loss than the king does. I got 108 even for a loss. Do that. I have a little choice here. Shit. Odin. Oh, I should've gotten him. Red Wings. I knew this would happen. Yet another boring match run along. Now you're wasting enough of my time. Well, if you're just sitting here, how is it wasting time? Do it. Yeah, I need to get better cards. That or stack my cards with more 1s. Because she's got a lot of A's, so if I had more 1s, I could probably play that to my advantage. Ooh, blabbering. Ooh. Like your look. Like your hair. One sec. 1, 2. Oh, I'm dying with the heat. The investigation. We already know that Sir Red Shoe did it. I've got more interesting matters to think about it. I'm inclined to listen to you at the moment if you knew a rumor that might pique his interest. I think I may need to have a walk around and see if I can't talk to anyone. There's also this event going on. Think you have what it takes to hop, skip, and jump your way to victory? Then step right up and test your skills of leap, daring. Several trophies throughout the course. Reach them before you clear the finish line, and it will be much greater. I think even his facial hair like Manderville. Yep, outfit and facial hair. This time. Per uniques. So, only got 16. Okay, 1 second, folks. 05, 06, 07. Well, may as well have a look around, see what I can see. Let's. Oh, Jesus. Oh god, it's the tower, it's Summer Tower of Fonting all over again, but worse. It's actively and aggressively timed. What was the point of coming up here? Kind of have to stop on them for a second. Guess it's to prevent you from just brushing them. Like if you overshot and still getting them. Seems though you can walk down that bar. Oh, ignore that. Better to keep going. Swarming against. Ow. Okay, got all the bronze. There's 3 silver and a gilded gold. Shit! Oh. Ah. It's very hard to control jump distance in these kind of games, because they're not really built to be a platformer. I'm better platformers. I still mess up jumps, but it just feels a little bit more responsive, typically. Interesting. And there's typically more tools to compensate for a missed jump. I suppose the main issue with this is the wow, I really missed. You don't get to keep trying till you get it. Like, I have 10 minutes here to do it, and then I don't get to try it again until the event comes up again. Ah. Seems like you can make it, but it's very hard to measure your jumps there. Fuck it. We'll keep going. It's probably just best to get her done. Damn it! Focus. Focus. Shit! See, this is where a grappling hook comes in handy. Then Manderville shoots you. Gilded is up there. Okay, I left 2 silver cactors, but that's fine. Christ, he really doesn't hold back, does he? Wasn't 7 hours was that thing? But yeah, he really doesn't fucking hold back, does he? Ooh, a recruit here. But yeah, I wonder, did he just commandeer an ancient rune and deface it? Or did he build it? I like to think he just fucking built, like, a thing. That'll be better. They even went full ham on the weathering and everything. And anything potentially related to it. Around the time of the robbery happened, I was just getting off active duty. I had a mind to go to the chocolate races with Pipiyama, so I gave him a yell. Would you believe it? He just walked off to the racetrack, as if he never heard me. Pipiyama, he said. I've heard his brother was known to place a few coins in the birds from time to time. Never knew Pipiyama had any interest as well. Still, for a friendship like old Pipiyama to just ignore like that, I reckon he must have had something big on his mind, eh? Hibiyama would be interested to talk to. It could have been his brother who was doing it, so. But that was a clue that was gotten so early. Oh, this is new. It's probably not the answer. It's Gilgamesh! It kind of makes sense that he's here. They have a thing of him here, because, there's one of the enemies Manderville's son went up against, you know. They go through the middle. I do wish it was kind of less clunky to get... Oh, no, yeah, through the middle. Less clunky to get into it. Oh. I have to click it, say yes, it's tedious. Punishing! Damn it. He's, Gilgamesh is also a fan favorite, so that makes sense there too. Yeah, baby! Cuffaker. Huh? What's going on? What's going on? Anyway, the wind blows. Suspicious Spellweaver. Or, supercilious. Didn't get to read that, but we have to avoid wind. I think we have to avoid being blasted off the stage. North divided 1 of 5. Oh! Huh. Oh, that kinda sucked. But yeah, it's the enemy from the arena. Probably can't game it by just appearing in the center. Anyway. Actually, the hint here is also racecourse. Let's head on up. That could also be a interesting rumor for the guy, though it doesn't seem meaty enough to me. Hey, name's Joe, nice to meet. Wait, have we met before? No, maybe not. Okay. Finer minor. Hell yeah. Oh. Okay, I guess this is just difficulties? Go with you to suss this out. Don't really get... Oh, Titan. Okay, it's just a major fucking gamble. Nope. Still using Titan. Kinda weird. Okay, this is just a lumbering equivalent. Ooh, oh yes. Double down. Once more. Okay, other side. Fine. Damn it. Oh, that's annoying. Didn't realize the timer was still going till I was in the last one. Ah, here it is. One, two. Green Thunder. Okay, I've just picked random ones. And we'll just give this a go. Lord of Rebellion. Reminds me of... Isn't there a Castlevania game of very vaguely similar name? I don't have I'm good against crystals. Okay, you can still hit that. Good. There's multiple different health bars you've got to break through, as you're seeing here, actually. These guys are actually at a disadvantage here. Doesn't matter. Just one. I had no idea what I just did. The echo cannot be silenced? Oh. Ah, rank points, I was wondering. You know, part of me is thinking, you know, all we know, this is actually just a thing. This whole crime is just an event put on by the Mandervilles. remember what search eyes are for. Okay, Odin, over there. Over there. Don't have any other monsters available. Just a wave of those. Oh. Oh, you're gonna lose. That's annoying. Okay, yeah, just going full on monsters seems to be the answer here. And he's very slow speed, which is working against him. But he is multi-targeted, and he increases movement range values. Okay, now their weakness is here. Nice. I need beasts. Distract him for a moment. Attack over here. Oh, one last bit. Oh, Jesus, you're just dead now. Ran right through him, I guess. Oh, you're still alive. That's shocking. Ooh, you take a lot longer to spawn in. Not sure. They talk about special actions. And traps. I need to look these up. Did they surrender? Or did we run out of time? Oh, shit, I didn't get to say it. GG, well played. I have no idea what I'm doing. Sometimes you just fumble and it ends up working out. Eek. Come play, Lord. Oh, I remember. Oh. Talk to you again in a bit, folks. Need to stop for a second.
Hey, folks, and welcome to a little bit of post-commentary. There was a little bit I wasn't happy with in this, and I've already sat down and listened through 40 minutes of past me talking, so I don't really want to do another 40. Well, it's not gonna be another 40 minutes, but it's gonna be another 5. And honestly, I'm not here for it. So, but yeah, last night I listened through 40 minutes. You know the dungeon I did the other day? Like, it was kind of the horror dungeon, you end with the jester fight. Jester fight? Yeah, it's not journalist trolled out. You'll know because I'm going to stick in 2 bits of post commentary. Sadly, due to how I recorded this back then, cutting out my commentary cut out the game's audio. Um, Before in OBS for basic recording, you could only have one audio track. If you wanted 2 audio tracks, you had to go to advanced. But advanced gave you had to manually pick graphical settings and whatnot, rather than going with the um, presets that were available with basic. And the basic ones were nicely compressed, while still looking nice. They only gave you approximates on OBS, and I swear they never matched up. So files always ended up a little bigger than I like, and since I'm holding on to all my footage, it was painful. Actually, I wasn't holding on to all my footage back here, I don't think. That came later, but yeah. Now, I do not remember this in the slightest. So, you have a spawning pad, and you can spawn different minions of different types. And you're to go to the different crystals. And it's kind of a rock, paper, scissors thing. Though I'm not sure if there's only 3 types. Okay, no, maybe I'm just rushed the eyes. Okay. Then is there much point in getting the crystals? Oh, the eyes do regenerate. I'm also realizing I recognize that character, but she's from a later on expansion. And apologies for lack of music. I was probably went overkill in cutting all stuff, but you never know when this stuff will come up again, and I'm just really not in the mood to deal with listening through past me commentating some more. I'm really not a fan of it. On some level, I almost want to re-record all of it. Okay, no, I'm not sure what the eyes do, but it seems like you have to fight for the crystals are people's health bar. Okay. Did I just hit a concede button or what? Yeah, yeah, there we go. It's an interesting game, but I probably won't be playing it again. I'm afraid. Though for other reasons. I mentioned about the questionable translations. Yeah. So, there is FF14. Hmm. I don't really have any audio I can stick in there as a substitute, I'm afraid. That's annoying. So I'm afraid you'll just have my dulcet tones. Till then, folks.